let's move on because billionaire Elon Musk has again taken aim at the Albanese government, this time over its plans to ban people aged under 16 from using social media. In an ex-post to Albo celebrating the proposed changes, Elon Musk said seems like a backdoor way to control access to the internet by all Australians. Joining me now is Liberal MP Andrew Wallace. Andrew, good to see you. Does he have a point here? Because is this not a way for the government to now introduce a digital ID? That in itself would give Labor dangerous internet powers.
In short, Danica, no, it is not a way to introduce digital ID. The two are absolutely different. And for Elon Musk to conflate these two is a bit beyond the pale. I mean, the reality is I've just finished an inquiry for social media where I've heard story after story of young people taking their own lives, self-harming because of what they're exposed to on social media at an age when they really shouldn't be there. They should be outside kicking the footy or playing netball or something, but they are glued to their screens. And, the social media, this is going back to 2018, where I've been working with the Digi Group, with the platforms. And, look, going back to 2018, it was as though I was dealing with big tobacco. They have absolutely not stepped up to the plate. They have a social license to ensure that the products that they use are safe. And, of course, social media can be a thing for good, but it can also be a thing for bad, particularly for impressionable young kids.
I understand that. I understand that, but and I do also understand that then parents are lost. Social media in itself is very, very difficult to navigate for anyone, let alone a parent. But the concern is that if we all have to now present a digital ID, it means our identity, it could be our facial identity, it could be anything, private information is now up there on the World Wide Web. Does that not concern you?
Well, look, that is not what is in store under this bill. Elon Musk is jumping at conclusions here. At the end of the day, the coalition will fight for people's privacy, and there are many different ways that this can be done, but. The reality is that the social media platforms know more about you, Danica, than you probably know about yourself. But we don't want a treasure trove of data that could be accessed. We don't want a honeypot. At the end of the day, we will continue to fight for people's privacy in the same way that we did in relation to the digital ID.
Yeah.
So, but the reality is we've got to make social media safer for young kids, because lives are being lost as a result.
Yeah, but that worries me that the internet knows more about me than anything else. But are we going down that pathway?
Social media knows more about you than you know about yourself.
No, but soon Labor might know more about everyone's private lives. Who knows? Andrew Wallace, we have to leave it there. We don't want that. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me.